Jake Armor.
Jake Armor. That sounds like a bad.
I
90s
wanna
cartoon
be
character.
go.
Jake Armor.
That's a good way to start right there. Start recording.
That's great.
Sledgehammer.
And welcome to Hawkwalk Studios Hawkie Podcast.
Hockey puck.
Which one?
16.
We are 16 episodes deep in this shit.
Guys, we're 16 years old.
16 weeks.
16 weeks in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dick.
Well, technically 15 weeks of this year because the first one was last year. What?
Man.
Phillies and Giants are tied at 7 in the bottom of the 7th.
That's amazing.
Hey, all
This
the
is not
seven.
No
sports
one
updates.
cares.
No one
La, la,
cares.
la, la, la,
I feel like I did not pick
You know
up
what
on
you should
topical
care about?
character.
I'm gonna send this in the group chat really fast.
Fuck you! I don't want that shit.
No, it's a picture that I saw on the front page of ESPN's website. I'm gonna, dude, it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna crop it and send it.
Nothing ever beats the newspaper the day after Jared Fogle got arrested. I can't remember which paper it was, but all of a sudden it said, enjoy footlong in prison, Jared. That was the headline on the newspaper.
That's
Like,
funny.
that is the
I
greatest.
Do remember that.
I'm just gonna.
I wish I had bought that one.
I'm gonna preface it with this: when you see that she really got a booty.
Oh boy.
Let's put it on the Twitter page then, so the fans can see.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
We have
Just starting
fans?
with that.
All right, okay.
We have some
John, that was
followers?
awesome. I'll go crazy.
Sweet.
I get tons
Alright.
of updates from people.
Dude, this phone's fucking great. My fingerprint scanner's on the back, so I literally
that's-
just tap the back of my phone. And
That's pretty.
Way-
Is that
way
the
to- way to
H2?
brag while in the middle of doing something.
No, this is the S8 Plus.
Oh fuck.
Yes, he got the one that doesn't explode.
He got the now with he got the one that on the description is now without exploding battery.
I already logged into.
Don't
Twitter.
worry,
Fuck.
we patched that feature.
Yeah.
Realized it wasn't that popular with people.
Yeah. We put a band-aid over top of it. It's patched.
Really?
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Patch Adams.
That was dumb, man.
Our test group did not enjoy the exploding feature.
Yeah.
They also aren't with us anymore.
No, they're just missing chunks out of their thighs.
And
Or
hands.
or their ears.
I thought it exploded.
That
Like
would be
I
face.
thought it exploded with like
face, whatever.
airplanes and stuff. Wasn't it? It was like high pressure altitude places.
The airplanes. What are you?
Well,
Are you trying to hijack an airplane with a Samsung Galaxy 7?
You can. No, but I mean.
I hope they had a mod for Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC
Yes.
that turned all the sticky buttons into S7.
In the S7. Yeah, I saw that. That was fucking
No,
great.
Oh, that was a
My
real thing. I
favorite's
think
the,
it's
Yeah, no, it was a real thing.
My favorite's the machine gun that shoots vehicles.
Yeah.
It's just like car, bus, car. Or even one that just shoots trains. Like if it's like a rocket launcher that shot trains.
That's scary. You can't stop those things.
No,
Yeah.
you really can't.
That's
I want them to put a train heist type of scenario. Like I want to
You can't stop that train. You can't
know.
heist if you can't stop
can't
it.
No, I
stop.
understand. I want them to patch and adjust
Can't
the
stop
train
the rock either.
and then do some sort of mission. Like even if you can't stop it, like you're having to get on it while it's moving and actually like, make the cars are enterable. You have to like do things within the cars.
That'd be beautiful.
It'd be great. That train is awesome, and everyone looks at it and goes, "I want to do more."
Well, the trains
Well,
have never been accessible in any fucking Grand Theft
I know,
Auto.
yeah. My favorite thing though is when they finally did patch the online mode and made it so that you could ride the roller coaster in multiplayer.
Yeah.
I was
that.
really
That was a
disappointed.
late feature?
My first day on 360, and I got this game and went online. I headed straight to that. Me and my friends were like, "We're getting on this roller coaster," only to find out you couldn't do it.
Ugh.
We were so mad.
The roller coaster.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but they
and
fixed
then,
it.
and then like a couple updates
You
later,
can-
they were like, you can ride the roller coaster for $12.
Yeah, hey, whatever.
Just the whole fact that you can keep your hands up the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like slowing down to a stop. You're still just like this.
The best part was doing it in first person. It was great. It's my favorite roller coaster.
That's
Let's
true.
move it
That would
on.
be funny with
Um,
in first person.
Yeah.
So, there's
Dicks.
been a lot of news today. We'll start up Friday the 13th, launched last couple weeks ago.
And,
Yes.
and as we're discussing this, the current as FYI, the Adventure Time skin pack came out.
Yes, which
Why
is
is
what we're
it? Oh, I
currently
put it on
in.
the thingy.
Which is what we're
That's
currently.
it.
Which is
Yeah.
what we're currently on.
So, I got it. Totally got it. So we reskinned our podcast in the adventure world here
And if we had the skin,
to Adventure Time. Oh, I got Bunce. Hi, honey. Bye.
I'm going to Kenzie's graduation.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Her graduation
So,
is
we're
now
talking
in the
about
podcast.
Minecraft now instead. All right.
No, we're gonna go back to
Yeah.
as we're
Which
talking about our
we-
games. Damn it!
we didn't have. I don't know it either. We
We
didn't have the Adventure Time skin pack, so I'm wearing Jake armor, and I'm
Yeah.
just
I was just
a
describing the
random
world.
character.
I'm gonna do a tour through the world as we talk about Friday the 13th.
Wait, look at the cactus.
Really quick though.
Cactus has faces on it.
Yeah, holy shit.
Come back here, Cacti.
That's awesome.
That hurts.
Quick question, Shawn.
Yeah.
Is it me or does that tree look like the tree?
The email for the
tree?
Twitter, that's just the regular Hawkwalk Studios Gmail, right?
Yes.
I don't know the password though.
We'll discuss that.
There's one. There was one that Dave
off,
made. It's
Okay.
not the traditional one.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
one that makes fun of me.
Uh,
know if you remember.
All I know is it's saved in my phone. I just swap between accounts.
I need that
okay.
password too because I got a new phone.
I think I still have
It's saying
it.
it's wrong.
Well, yeah, let's not put it
Yeah,
on
we're not gonna put
podcast.
that onto the.
Yeah,
thing.
we'll come back to that. But
So-
I'll see if I can find it.
Whoever has the Twitter available has to post that picture then.
I don't get the picture.
look at all the shit we spawned.
No! No! Ow. Bah.
Bye,
What bounced
Felicia.
me back?
Motherfucker.
I don't know.
Probably the villager.
Probably a person or
Yeah, the
I
villager.
went through 2 other objects for that third thing, whatever it was.
Shawn, what are you doing?
I forgot what button I was trying
You
to click.
really are the best.
No, listen, this is
You're
no
the
worse
best.
than watching Rad do it.
Hey, that was my first ever time playing Minecraft in a while, okay?
There's no excuse.
It is an excuse.
Look how beautiful the world is.
What, when you couldn't get into Minecraft because you were crouched?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was...
Everybody's fighting
that
the
was
thing. He's like,
just,
Shawn, this is impossible. And I just cursed you guys out
No,
afterwards.
Rad was like, "This is impossible." I'm like, just hit the
This
left
part's
stick.
great.
He's like, "It's not working." I was like, "Oh yeah."
Woo.
Bum,
This looks
bum,
way more
bum.
impressive.
Mm.
Alright, so Friday the 13th came out. I want to talk about it because
Yes.
I'm excited.
It looks incredible.
I still haven't gotten it though. Kay and I talked about getting
I
it.
haven't gotten either. There's a lot of disappointing things.
From what I've heard, playing as Jason is kind of a bit OP
Yeah, I've heard that too.
because he can essentially turn into a ghost and just travel at like 30 miles an hour and catch up to anybody.
Is that all of them or is that just the base Jason? I've
All of
seen
them.
it, but I've only noticed it with the base Jason.
Oh,
Okay.
They all
Each
have- they all
Jason
have
has
the same
different
stuff.
abilities.
Nah,
No, they have different abilities.
they recently announced that the Savani Jason skin
yes.
that they call them skins, but they get different abilities and everything like
Yeah,
that.
it looks. First off, the Savani Jason looks really fucking cool.
That's the one that you got pissed off we couldn't get.
They announced that they will never be selling it.
That's
Wow.
a lot of shit. How do you get it then?
You
There's a
only got it for
pre-order.
pre-orders, which they didn't allow people to pre-order after
What a lot of
announcing.
cocks.
They announced that this is going to be a pre-order bonus. This is what it looks like, and everyone was like, "Oh, we want it," but
But you
we
had to get
shut
it through
pre-orders
Kickstarter.
off.
So is it only for the PC one?
No, it was for any pre-order.
Kickstarter, mainly Kickstarter pre-order.
It was
that might be
only
why.
they only announced that it was going to be that after they shut off though.
Yeah.
They're like they go so if you want it, pre-order now. But
Oh,
it's
by
too
the
late to
way-
pre-order because
Yeah.
we shut them off.
What a
So
cock tease.
Yeah.
they announced that they're never going to be selling it again, which is this huge disappointment and a slap in my face.
It's a little bullshit.
But the real fun
They'll
part
make it
here,
up to me when they bring Jason X.
the real fun part here is the people who don't care about it and don't want it are selling it on eBay, and if you buy it, they permanently ban your account from the game.
Wow.
That's
Really?
bullshit.
Yep, and they permanently ban your account and,
And
the
the
seller's
seller.
account.
Oh, that's bull.
Wow.
What a load of shit.
Let people have their fun. It's just that
I mean, if you don't want the skin and somebody else does, I don't see what the issue
Yeah,
is.
like, what
they're
the
trying
fuck?
to they're trying to stop people from profiteering.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they don't want
Honestly, how-
people to profit off of their work, then start selling it.
Well, here's the thing.
Exactly.
I
And don't
know-
be like, oh, hey, dude, cool pre-order stuff, but guess what?
Pre-orders are done.
Dunskies.
Here's why I don't think that should be that big of a problem, because, I mean, realistically, it's not like another item that somebody could have bought multiples of, unless you bought, multiple copies of the game.
Yeah.
So, anybody who's selling it is one-off selling.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's
somebody
it's
stockpiled
it's either
stolen
someone that
supply.
didn't want it or someone that pre-ordered a few and is just trying to sell them for game.
But they'd be trying to get their... Yeah, but I mean, you're always going to have those guys.
There's always going to be those people. There have never not been those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been hearing
why
that
does
the
somebody not
gameplay
want it?
is
It's a new character that nobody else
fantastic.
will have.
Just
Even if you don't want to
some
play
people
as them,
just
I'd
aren't.
rather have it.
Yeah, I'd rather have it. And the fact that considering the skins have different abilities and play styles, the fact that it's locked out from other people it makes me not want to play the game. And quite frankly, if I did have the game and I was playing online and had a little server with people on, I would ban anyone who entered with the skin because of the unfair advantage.
You wouldn't want to
Yeah.
see it?
No, I would. Well, I would. It's an unfair advantage. They have something that other people don't.
Yeah, but it won't matter if you're the survivor.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like your Jason's going up against other Jasons.
But
that would be a cool game mode.
I am
whatever
angry
Jason
and I'm
you
spiteful.
I say, this sounds more of a spite thing. I mean, granted, I thought this game was cool. I'm with you on
Guys,
What?
someone just came up here.
What?
I got him.
Oh, it's a villager.
Wow.
Oh, is it a villager? He is freaking out.
Kill him.
He's like, why am I up here?
Red really freaked me out for a moment. He's like, guys, somebody came up here. I'm like, what? Somebody just jump into our game? I
Who
thought
the
somebody just
fuck?
like illegally got in here.
Oh man, you should have just put some stairs there and pushed her up onto the thing and had her,
Here's the
dance.
amazing
Or you could
part.
just put a minecart there
How-
and waited for them to jump in and send them off.
Here's the amazing part. How did they get up here?
Maybe
That's
a
huge-
minecart?
Yeah, maybe.
They might have gotten into a minecart.
Probably, more than
Uh,
likely.
Can they get into a minecart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
anything can
that
get
would
into
make
a
sense because
minecart.
then it would be hit with the stop.
I've seen a person playing Minecraft on a YouTube video get out of their minecart and then a skeleton hopped in it and took off in the minecart.
I'd be so
Zombies
pissed.
do it. I've seen spiders do it. I've seen creepers
We've
do
had
it.
a cow do it before.
Cows,
Oh,
pigs,
yeah.
It's really
Uh,
creepy. Cow and chicken?
Robot chicken?
cat dog.
No.
Cat dog?
Cat dog. Yeah.
Cat dog.
The biggest
Cat
mystery of
dog.
cat dog. How did they poop?
One just barfed.
Nobody remembers that being like a big thing.
Yeah, it was.
No, I
There's a whole episode about like
There's
I mean,
secretly a
I'm
hole
I'm
in the
100%
center.
certain
It
there is
opens
an
up and
episode of South Park that explains this.
There's an episode of Cat Dog. They just completely like forgot it. Like they had a whole big thing with somebody, bird. Where was that little dumb bird? We took like a photograph of them using the bathroom. It was like a whole big episode about them being exposed.
I don't remember.
So it was definitely something creepy. No, all
Alright.
right.
I don't remember.
That was a topic killer right there.
Alright.
I don't remember.
I mean, Friday the 13th. I want to play it,
Meh.
It
I
does
wanna
look
get-
rather interesting.
and it's only $40 digitally. However, here's what's killing it for me. June 20th. So in 3 weeks. No,
Not even.
not
dude.
even 3 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I should remember this is my wife's birthday too.
Oh.
Is Dead by Daylight, which Kate,
Well,
did you
you
look,
know.
did you look in that? I read the achievements, which gives spoilers away for some
Yes,
of the
yeah.
content. It's gonna have the
Trying
three
not to
main.
play footsie with you. Hold on.
All right.
Just trying to.
I think you guys enjoyed it. You just called.
I know. So
You-
I used to say
Wow.
creeping
I,
rat.
I
Call
think
me another guy's name.
I know.
This is just
While we're on a couch
Yeah,
together,
no.
you know how it is. Oh baby, you know you're the only one for
no,
me.
no.
Yeah, you get the 3 main characters for Dead by Daylight, and then the 3 DLC characters, which is great. However, there's one in there I have not seen yet. I haven't looked it up yet. Did you know there's a doctor monster now?
No.
I don't know if it's just not released yet. I've seen Let's Plays of all the other 2 new characters, and the new survivors are there too. So this one coming out will have everything except I think the Left 4 Dead DLC they did.
Did the Left 4 Dead DLC?
They did where Bill is a survivor.
Interesting. Oh yes,
But that might,
I did. I
they
saw
might
that. I
be-
remember
they
that.
might not be allowed to do it on consoles because it's gonna get a consoles on both systems, and Left 4 Dead is exclusive Xbox, so they
Oh,
might not
okay.
do a console.
You you guys are good over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys done jizzing into each other's phones?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at
Not
potential
this
topics to
conversation.
talk about.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I have something interesting to bring up now. That I just
I guess they're not interested in the game.
Yeah,
I think it
gotta
was-
get
I
Dead.
think
I'm
it's
buying
great.
Dead by Daylight day one. I'm just not
Oh, Dead by
gonna lie.
Daylight's fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
$30
realize we were
on
talking
console.
about that?
That's what we've been
Yeah,
talking
I heard you
about.
talking about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Homie.
I was glossing over an article to see if it was worthy to talk about.
Yeah, it's, we
Your
did
job
a
is
lot
to
of
do
time.
research
It is.
before you get here, sir.
I'm sorry. I worked all morning.
Excuse me, what do you think I do all day?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck you.
I played Subnautica all morning, but this
I watched
damn.
anime all morning.
Wow.
So-
Super nerd.
I'm.
I took
dude,
a
I'm
shit
weeb.
today.
I don't care.
I
I accept
I-
it. I'm a
I
weeb.
did-
haven't actually. I'm gonna should work on that.
I did tech work
What,
all
watching
morning
more
for
anime?
church.
No, I haven't
Taking a
taken a
shit.
shit today.
Oh. I did that right
I
before I
have.
got in the shower.
I'm good. I did
I'm,
before-
I'm glad you waited to get in the shower. You know, because
To
it
shit,
would be
yeah.
really weird if you did it while in the shower.
Well, yeah.
No, you're
You know-
supposed
you
to
know
go
what else
in-
I did today?
You're supposed to do it before you
What?
go in the shower.
Here's what else I did today.
What's up? Oh.
Seriously, enough, man. We have to all get in here.
Every time.
And it's getting weird every time that half of our jokes are you farting in the background.
Yo, it's hilarious.
It's not. It gets old.
Yo, they're fucking video Easter eggs. Okay, shut up.
Oh god.
Oh,
When we
does
get in
Austin
o-
fart
when we
in
get in
this?
the
Yeah.
office, several of you are locked in your own place. And
Not me.
we're doing everything online. You're,
I'll just be in my own room in the office.
Or I'm just having my own office, and I'll just connect and we'll do all of our videos Wi-Fi. So I can't wait till we have multiple setups, so that way we can do like Let's Plays and we can expand our game roster.
Overwatch?
For the games. Yeah, we can
Our
do like
game
Overwatch
roster.
and stuff.
I want to fucking do Overwatch.
And record
so
from multiple angles. And
Roster.
That's the ultimate goal is we'll all have our own capture systems to
I'll get there
do that
one day.
multi thing.
We'll actually
It's
have
a stepping process, but we still have a good collection we've been working with.
We're on our way there. If you want to help us out, just click the donation button that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We still need to work on that.
On the
Yeah,
road.
we'll have
on
to
the
push
road.
forward with all that.
And the website too.
Oh, Kay's working on that.
Oh shit, we're working on that.
Yeah. we still need our logo
Oh
maker.
shit.
So yeah, Dead by Daylight.
So I'm excited for that. I mean, that's only like 2.5 weeks away.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
$30
Not
on buying
even.
day one. It's
like-
absolutely
30?
worth it. No,
30.
That's not bad at all.
I might
Here's the thing.
actually
Did you
pick
not
that
see
up.
how that got revealed? Friday 13th announced, we're coming out whatever day it was.
For
They did their
$40.
announcement and it said $60 physical, $30 or $40 if you buy digital. The next day, Dead by Daylight said, "Oh yeah, we're coming out on the 20th, and ours is only gonna be $30."
For physical and
They
digital.
literally announced it the day after because Friday the 13th did.
Good,
and
because fuck
said,
them. Friday the 13th ripped off of their game idea.
Yeah,
they ripped
It's
off
been
the
working a
idea, but
while.
then they got some better licensing with it.
Well, yeah, of course.
I think they did enough originality. I mean, it's also a 7-person game. Or is it 7 or 8? Is it
9.
7 Survivor?
9. It's 8 survivors, 1 Jason.
I thought it was 7 survivors and 1 Jason.
I thought it was only
It's-
4 survivors.
it's 1 on 8.
Jason.
No, that's what I originally thought.
Dead by
but it's
Daylight's
definitely
1
more.
on 4.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight's 1-4, which I think works for that. You're not trying to kill the
Which is
monster in
even-
Dead by Daylight.
But the thing with Dead by Daylight is you're given more as the killer to track people down because you can't fucking just ghost your way across the entire fucking map
Well, unless
and
you're a wreath,
literally stand on a person's fucking foot.
or you're the nurse. Nurse has teleport blinking ability.
But you can't blink that far. Like, you can literally go from one end of the map to the other if you know how to pass
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
With
it's supposed to
Jason.
be balanced on the stuff we're doing.
I don't know.
how quick's an average match in Friday the 13th?
Like 5 minutes?
Seriously?
Dude, they give you 30 to survive.
How long does it take to actually like do the stuff like repair? I know like there's
You can
always
either-
4
okay,
options.
You can either
radio.
You can either radio for the cops,
Yeah.
radio for Jarvis.
Yeah, but he doesn't save you, does he?
He gives you a better chance at killing Jason.
Yeah. So there's only 3 ways to survive:
3, yes. There's a boat.
boat, car.
Technically 4 because there's 2 cars.
Oh, really?
One you just need gas and a key for. The other one you need gas, a battery, and a key.
Yeah, but can't Jason just stand in
And
front of
then-
the car and stop you?
Oh yeah.
I thought that
and
was
like
actually
the-
kind
and
of
like
neat.
the
You
car-
have to
the
drive
car-
out
the
and he
f-
can just stop the
Yeah.
car.
The funny thing about it though is the 2 cars aren't that far apart. So if people are just consistently trying to power up the cars, you can just camp the cars and just fuck everybody,
Or they can go do the boat.
which isn't that far away from the cars. The only thing
I haven't seen that
that's
close.
far away from the cars and the boat is the radio to call the police.
See, I know the maps. There's only like 3 maps, but the
I'm
objects
sorry,
on
it's
the
a phone.
objects on the maps.
You phone the police. You radio
You
in
phone
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis? What are we, Iron Man?
Tommy Jarvis from like one of the first movies,
Okay. So-
and then just
He died. Don't worry.
yeah, pretty fucking greatly too. And then
I
just the
still like the
cars
one
and the boat.
achievement that he's a. If you escape, you leave at least a living person behind. It's I don't remember what the character's name was. But it's like,
Chad.
Chad's a dick. That's the name of the achievement. That's what it was.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
So escape with somebody else there. I would totally do that to you guys if we were playing that.
Yeah, it sounds like
I get the car
Yeah, that
working.
sounds
I'm
like
like,
Shawn.
guys, the car it's not working. And Ratchet's like, go, the car's working. I'll run out. I'll just run him over.
Oh, sorry.
GTA all
Rat-
over again.
Oh god, it was Jason. Jason just ran him over. That reminds me of.
Oh god, it was Brittany. It's GTA all over again.
It's Brittany. It's GTA all over. I've also been watching Let's Play of that Bigfoot game.
Yo,
It's
oh
a
my
very simple-
god, dude.
It's a simple concept, but I really kind of want it. It's a hunt Bigfoot.
funniest fucking thing ever.
Rooster Teeth's been doing one, or Achievement Hunter's been doing
You get a
one.
party of 3 people, and you go out and you plant cameras and trash and shit, and you try and hunt down and
Hunt down
and
Bigfoot.
capture Bigfoot. It's the funniest fucking thing.
It's so simple. There's like so many things that can get Bigfoot. I mean, Bigfoot takes a while to kill down, and it's a big area. You gotta try and track him, stuff like that.
He only comes. He only comes out at night.
Yeah.
Whoa, here he comes. But
My favorite is watching those guys do it. It's
oh yeah, because they're all supposed to be fucking rednecks.
They play right next.
Fucking
But
dumb
one
Zebo
person
and
gets
Trigger.
killed by another player every fucking time. The one dude shoots the other guy from afar.
Jeff shot Jack in the fucking back. Like, Bigfoot shot my friend.
Oh no.
Bigfoot shot my friend.
It's so fucking funny. And there was a repeat. They did another 3 people took over another time and they did a video, and the same thing happened. Another dude ended up shooting another guy.
Yeah.
Because their one guy got killed off and the other one was badly hurt. So you could tell the guy was just like, "Fuck it." And he walked up and he just shot him. Here's what's even better. They didn't cut together the guy from the first one. They had him step back in the camera, and he walks over and he finds the dead body, something like that. It's just like
Bigfoot shot my friend's brother.
It's so dumb. But it's a simple concept. That's another one of those ones. I'm like, oh, that would be kind of fun to play. I wish some of these would get
Oh,
ported
dude, it
over.
would be great. That
And,
would be such a
dirt
good
cheap
one.
Ones.
Or you
I feel like
just-
the console games that get ported over to PC end up being slightly more expensive. I mean, how much was Dead by Daylight on PC? I didn't feel like it was. I thought it was like a $20 game.
No, it was 30.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again,
When it came out,
told you I was
it's
playing
just-
Subnautica on PC this morning, and that's 20 on PC. It's 30 on Xbox One.
Non-sale? Not sale?
Not sale, normal
Okay.
price.
Yep.
See, I feel like the console ones end up getting.
Gang Beasts on Steam is only 20. How much is it on Xbox?
One.
It's not on Xbox.
Gang
it's on
Beasts?
PS4.
I thought Gang Beasts was on Xbox One.
It is not.
I don't remember seeing it on Xbox.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we can check after this, but I'm pretty positive it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
Let's see.
I'm
So-
the only non-character.
For those of you out there that play Final Fantasy 14, director Naoki Yoshida
Who
says
started
he's
playing
not
that?
going anywhere, and he's going
I
to
played it
keep
a little
adding
bit.
jobs to Final Fantasy 14 as long as the game exists.
So yeah, as long as there are people playing it,
He's going to keep putting in fucking jobs. They just did the whole samurai thing
Yeah.
last week.
I know. I saw
It
that
hit last week.
I'm very-
The samurai and all the
Yeah.
increases in levels and shit.
Yep.
I was pretty excited about that. I was thinking maybe I should pick this up and start playing it.
Well, it's actually
I'm-
really
I'm
fun.
hearing
I
good
played.
things about
I
it.
played. I played it a little bit.
I mean,
It's actually really fun.
14 was the one that,
It was the MMO.
that was the one that they originally
Yeah.
launched, and they was that 12.
No, it was
What's the-
14. They launched originally, and it was
The
so
PC
bad
is
and
so
broken
bad.
they didn't charge anyone at all for
Yep.
it, and relaunched it with a Realm Reborn, and is now considered one of the best MMOs
Yep.
you can get.
Yeah,
I remember when I started GameStop.
I
back
made
when
myself
the
one of them
first
big
one-
dudes.
the big dude.
I forget what their fucking race is
I
called.
don't know. They're like
They're built like fucking brick shit houses, dude. They're
what I
fucking
wanted
gigantic.
from Final, I mean, like I was a little turned off at first. I mean, I'm hearing great things, and I'm gonna go. Definitely gonna go into it. But the turn off for me at first was the races you choose from are pretty much just the same races from 11. And I was thinking it's a different world, a different game. Why couldn't we get new races?
It's the same universe.
Is it?
Oh shit. I think. I don't know. I feel like it might be in the same verse. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah. I started working for GameStop back when the
I
first.
said that speaking into a bottle, so I don't know if people heard me.
I started working for GameStop when the original one launched, and I remember people.
OG-14?
So yeah, the original OG-14. I remember people so psyched for it. I had a boss that worked me in. He had this huge collector's edition stuff pre-ordered for it and everything like that. And the game came out. He hadn't bought it yet, and it just got so. I mean, it was one of the few times I remember seeing us do refunds because the company was willing to issue refunds because we were getting.
Yeah.
I think we were getting reimbursements back from Square Enix for it. I just remember having a couple of these collector's editions that sat in the back, including his. He's just like, I was so fucking excited for this, and I read nothing but terrible things. And I didn't know anything about it at the time because I was not really into Final Fantasy. And he's just like, is time limits on when you can play. And then they used to like take experience away if you overplayed past the time limits or something like that. Because there was like time limits where you could play.
They didn't want people to out level people, so like you could only earn so much experience in a period of session a day.
Yeah, it was not a long period.
Yeah, you were
It was
limited to like I think it
hour or
was
two.
like two or three 2-hour sessions a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So where
it
you
was
could gain
really
XP
bad.
if you hit the cap on that, you would be able to kill shit still, but you wouldn't get XP.
Okay, I just know there was a lot of reversing, and then a lot of people were like, a lot of things were cookie cuttered, where they just kept
Quite.
duplicating a lot of stuff on.
Yeah.
I kind of want to look at it and
they
see the
honestly
old original.
they still
launches.
kind of do that. Every fucking game does that after a while.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is to a point that it was bad.
Oh
that
yeah,
people
it
were.
was because
guys
the
were
it was
really
the
mad
whole
about
fact
it.
that it happened early on and was consistent throughout the entirety.
Yeah.
To once they finally hit Realm Reborn, they actually started adding in more shit.
Yeah. I think you said there's some degree of always duplicating to make things easier.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just simple palette swaps always help.
Yeah, I mean that's at least simple
Yeah.
enough.
I mean,
I don't
look
know.
at-
People
look
bitch
at-
about
look at
palette
fucking-
swaps. Look at Overwatch.
Look at fucking Final Fantasy
What are you
3.
talking
Dude. You
about?
literally fought like
Yeah, what are you
12
talking about?
monsters, but there was like 6 different palette variants for each fucking creature that you had to fight in Final Fantasy 3.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Were they types or just color?
Usually
it's
just color
and
swaps.
type.
It was just color swaps.
But
What do you mean by Overwatch?
Overwatch
Yeah.
at the Christmas event, people bitched and moaned about May's skin because it was a color palette swap of one of her other skins.
Yeah, yeah.
And they ended up having to like redistribute something else.
Yeah, no, well, they didn't redistribute something else.
I thought they.
No, they
made it
said
different.
they'll do better next year.
Ah.
But it was because it's sitting there. It's a 3,000 coin
what I say
skin,
about
and it's
my
just a
baseball
red
team.
version of her normal outfit.
They're
with
all
a
just
snow
cosmetic
hat.
anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna exactly, but you can they cost coins in the game to get if you're not getting them from a box. In which case, the coin value should be indicative of what it is, and it's just a regular, a special reskin, a colorization, not a regular colorization. So it should have been 750 coins, not 3,000, because it would have
Yeah.
fallen under the purple category.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I hate the fact that they jack up the price during the events.
Mm-hmm.
They do that with all the previous ones because they never pay attention. to
Yep,
them now.
they're all triple the normal price, which I think is stupid.
That is
Yeah.
stupid.
I'm
Oh,
saving up
ridiculous.
money, and when the event ends next week, I'm planning on right before. The
Is
day
it
before
next
that-
week or is it?
It's
It
not.
ends on the 12th.
Is it
So it's not this
Yeah.
Monday. It's the following Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the question I want to know: when on Monday does it end? Because the weekly
it
things
usually-
reset at 7 o'clock in our time. So if it ends at midnight, we have 5 hours to possibly get 3 more boxes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
No,
gonna hold
it's
true or
it,
not.
I believe it's 4 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Is it?
Okay.
That'd be great. I mean,
Sweet.
I'm gonna still buy everything
not
Sunday,
sure.
just in case.
Yeah,
and
I'm
hope I
probably
just get a
gonna do
couple
the
of
same.
extra.
Whatever time it actually started is the time it will end.
I don't remember what it said.
It started on Tuesday. I know. That.
Okay. And then,
I wa-
yeah,
I thought it said
probably-
Monday.
No, I think it did
Oh,
start on
yeah,
Tuesday.
no, I think you're right.
I want to do something, and I want your guys' full cooperation on this.
Nope.
I'm
You
Fuck-
fart again, I'm
no,
gonna kill
no,
you.
no, no.
Fuck
no,
you.
no,
Fuck.
no,
We're
no,
not doing this.
no.
I'm not doing it. You keep
I'm
your
just kidding,
pants
what
on.
is it?
Orgies are not happening.
Look, a guy can dream, can he? But no, okay. So as of this recording, it's June 4th.
Oh, great.
What?
Way to
Oh,
date.
fuck.
It's a-
Wait,
it's-
oh,
look,
God.
Listen,
June
it's,
4th?
it's a Sunday. This comes out
Shit.
on Monday. Either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday night.
No.
We have to fucking stream Showdown. Y'all two are joining in on Skype, and you're gonna fucking humiliate us verbally.
I don't know what Showdown is,
Yeah.
but
Pokemon.
I'm more than happy.
Pokemon Showdown.
Pokemon Show.
More than happy to berate any of you online.
Belate.
Berate, blah, blah,
Berate.
blah, blah, blah.
Right?
Impolate you.
Right. Sean could play. Sean knows
Dude,
Pokemon.
Manta Ray?
I don't have it. I'm not confused yourself.
I don't know.
You can-
Black
it's
Band?
not. It's a web. It's a browser based.
It's browser based.
It's browser based, so you can
I
can
just
play it
I
on
just
your
I just have a
laptop.
shortcut
Yeah,
set
can
up
You
on my
realize that
desktop.
it's gonna sound terrible on Skype, though, right?
No,
No.
but we
It
did it
won't be that
before.
bad.
I thought.
Not terrible.
I thought we did it before.
I
didn't
mean, it
we?
won't sound any
Yeah, we
worse
did it
than
for
you
my
normally do.
for
Yeah.
for my
Well,
channel.
For me,
Yeah.
that's only going
We
down.
did it. We did it
We
for
did
my
it for
channel.
his channel.
This
and it
son,
came
this
out
son of a
fine.
bitch used Helping Hand for a Breloom on a fucking Snorlax in a random triples battle and destroyed everything that wasn't
With
my fucking
explosion.
bronze on.
with explosions.
He
This
took
is-
out
That was great.
5
Such a
things.
foreign language to me.
Yeah.
I'll just
do
put it
know
to you like this.
My-
It was a 3-on-3 battle. We each had 6 total. I was already down 1.
I just feel like Australian makes more sense than what I'm hearing.
He uses a move that lets one of his creatures act first
and get a power boost, I think.
and gets a power boost.
Yeah,
The move that he uses is fucking explode, which
kills
immediately
everything.
kills his Pokemon and deals massive damage to everything around it.
Yeah,
Which killed the other 2 Pokemon that he had out on his team.
and 2 of his.
Left one of mine barely clinging to life.
Because it was a steel type.
And this was after you fucking tanked me in a singles match
With the Furfrou.
with a Furfrou that had fucking
Cotton. It was Cotton Guard. Was it Cotton Guard?
had a fur coat for its ability and Cotton Guard for a move.
Yeah. So
So
I
it
basically
cut physical damage in half, and then he quadrupled his fucking defense.
Yeah.
I remember.
So I took like no damage.
Jesus shit!
And then I just
I still
returned the
hate you
shit.
for that,
I
dude.
returned. I just used
Damn it.
return on everything because
He would
they
just-
gave him max friendship.
Because he
It
would
was
fucking
great.
crush me, dude. It was
What are you talking about?
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I remember watching a pro battle that somebody was doing. Some guy who was really big on it for a while. I guess he was just live
like
streaming it.
VGCs.
I don't know.
What the fuck did you
You
just
got-
say?
DC.
I don't know.
I'm not.
Even that's beyond my realm.
This is the Bee Gees? Disease?
Sounds like a
Bees?
disease. That's a VGs.
Whatever.
Tournament format.
Yeah, it's a tournament.
It
Yeah.
wasn't an actual tournament, but he was a pro guy, so he was playing
So
against random
he was
people
probably
online.
playing tournament format.
And it was 2v2 and stuff like that. And he was, and it was like a big deal because he's a high-ranking dude, and he was nearly, killed by,
Symmetra?
Symmetra.
he was nearly killed by a guy who was like way below him because he pulled a clever trick where he boosted up one of his guys, and I think it was Porygon 2 had explosion. Oh no, he was a guy. He was anticipating moves. He was calling what the guy was going to do. And he's like nailing, know exactly what the guy was going to do. And then like he had Porygon 2. And all of a sudden, Porygon 2, he's like, all right, he's going to attack me with this thing. He's going to try to do this sound or what stuff. And all of a sudden, Porygon 2 does
Explode.
protect. No, he does protect. And he's just like, huh. That's weird. Why the hell did he? Oh my God, he's exploding! The other guy explodes, wipes everything.
Protects the Porygon.
He leaves his Snorlax, which I think was what survived. And it had leftovers, so
shit.
it survived by skin of its teeth. And so he healing up, and he used the berry on us to heal it up. He still ended up winning because he managed to use the Snorlax to knock the other one out.
Yeah.
But he's just like, I never saw that coming. And that dude was inches away from winning that with an out-of-the-blue
great.
smart tactic that I never
the
predicted.
the thing that made Rad's helping hand explode combo better was the whole fact that right before it, he was like, this could either be the greatest move I've ever done or the dumbest thing I could have ever thought of.
Yeah.
How do
And
you
it
think
wound
it
up
was
being
gonna be
the
good unless you have like Endure, Protect, or something like that?
I didn't.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. Explode combo.
Well, no, because I'd already
killed.
killed one of his Pokemon, so I was one
He
up
was
on
already
him.
up one.
Yeah.
So he basically was just like, I'm just going to fucking roll the dice.
Yeah, and see what happens. And then I ended up taking out 2 more of
And
his
boy,
Pokemon.
did he get double sixes.
Who won
Piece
that
of shit.
match anyway?
I did.
Handedly. Because I had a Metacham and a Manectric. Neither were a Mega.
Yep.
He had a fucking Mega Lucario
Yeah, I had a Mega Lucario on
that
the
had
bench.
Flash Cannon.
Yeah.
Was this random stuff?
It was random, yeah. It was random
Totally
3v3.
random.
So
A
random hates you.
random
Okay.
3-on-3.
Oh yeah, randomizers hate me.
Randomizers
I
are
told-
all
I
right.
told-
wouldn't mind
I told a
us
friend-
watching this and insulting them while
I told a friend of mine the other night that I am probably
Just
the-
like, oh, that's a bold move, Connor. See how that plays out.
we should do it. You guys take your time between. We'll just be like little commentators on the side.
like we're actually
Great.
playing Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
It'll be like a mix of dodgeball as well as those 2 old guys sitting up in the balcony
Yeah.
in the Muppets.
Oh, it's killing me.
Oh, no, that's day. Why does this thing only get you go to 10 if it sucks? It doesn't go past 10. Yeah, it does. It goes to 11. I just kept turning it.
I just kept turning it.
Oh, God.
Alright, so what
So
other news you
I
guys
do
got?
remember we talked about Final Fantasy at some point a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Talking about how they were going to keep adding jobs to the game for its entirety.
Yep.
yeah, so on the same topic of Final Fantasy, Square Enix is again making moves.
Oh.
They
Suck me.
just as we noticed that they dropped IO Interactive. They now have taken control of the Final Fantasy VII remake and moved it to in-house development out of the third-party development.
And it's going to take 3
I
years.
wasn't doing the remake though, right?
They
Huh?
announced
No,
it.
IO wasn't doing it, but there was a third-party company
This is gonna
doing it,
hurt-
and
this-
they have now moved it
Look.
into in-house development.
It's
Okay, this is going to hurt Rad too, because
Yeah.
not only is the FF7 remake delayed 3 years, so is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I know.
They were saying it could be anywhere from 2018 to 2020. We had discussed this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it depends what format. If they go with what they did with Hitman, which to them they said that was a good business model. Hitman just didn't pay off. They want to do more games like
Hitman
that.
was great.
I know, but they love the
I don't
business.
see what the fuck the problem was with Hitman.
Here's the thing. This is also the company I thought the first Tomb Raider remake was a bomb because they had higher
Which it
expectations
was
than what it
not.
was, even though it's
Because
it's-
they're
it's-
fucking Square
Roaring
Enix.
success was one of the best Tomb Raider games I've ever played.
Yeah, I know,
They're a
same.
company that, for at least a decade, was consistently throwing out hit titles.
Yeah.
Now they remake the product as much as they make new products.
Which is what a lot of fucking movie companies are doing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Rehashing
they're
and
pretty-
re-releasing remade movies.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're pretty notorious at this point. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Kingdom
No,
Hearts
the-
is re-released as many times as it's had new releases.
The current trend,
More.
The current
They've
trend
remastered
actually
more than
isn't
they've
to
really- they've
remake movies
released.
now. The current trend is to turn old movies into TV shows.
Yeah.
Taken, Training
Yeah.
Man, I
Day.
mean old ones. Oh, well, I was old. A lot of the ones are doing on more recent ones. Like Taken's still relatively recent. I can't believe they made that into a TV show.
Didn't they make a Rush Hour TV show? at one
Yeah,
point?
Rush Hour.
Minority
I think I
Report's
got one.
becoming one, I believe.
I think
Well, Minority
so.
Report was such a good movie.
No, I thought they
That's
did, and
good
then it got
stuff.
canceled.
Did it get canceled? I
think
remember
so.
hearing about it.
I remember
Rush Hour
hearing
got
about it like
canceled.
3
Yeah,
years
Rush
ago.
Hour
They were
deserves to
doing
be
Minority.
That show was terrible. I watched
Chris
one
Tucker
episode
deserves
and
to
I
be
wanted to
canceled.
rip my eyes out.
Wasn't Chris Tucker?
I know.
Oh.
That's why I got canceled.
Damn!
Yeah.
So,
He ain't gonna be in no Rush Hour 3.
That's still the best blooper.
I mean, how do you feel about this?
Greatest blooper ever.
Yes, in one way, taking it to in-house development means that development may take longer now.
But they'll do it right.
They will do it right. The question
And
is,
they'll do
are
it
they doing
justice.
are they bringing
13.
it in-house because they want to make changes, or do they bring it in-house because the other developer was doing bad?
I feel like they brought it in-house more to secure their IP.
I think they're trying to say. Square Enix has always been on the brink of needing to reconsolidate their
I feel like-
finances
I feel
because
like over the
they
past,
bled
like-
money for a number of years.
Yeah, I feel like over the past 5 years they've been teetering.
They've been on the brink of
collapse.
bankruptcy
They've been like
Yeah.
Well, they
Like,
spent so much
they've
in
been like
development
toes
of
off
15.
the edge of the cliff
15's
for a
paying back
long
for
time.
them, but it
Yeah.
took. I'm curious if
But I
15
feel
would be
like
considered profitable
I feel like
at the time.
15 was Square's way to really
Not
bust
yet.
back out and be like, look, we can still make good shit. You just gotta trust us. But at the same
They
time,
need to be effective at doing stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's taking too long.
they need to be able to punch this shit out there as quickly as they not as quickly as they can, because if you punch something out quick, it's gonna be fucking garbage.
That's why they're gonna
Look
do-
at Deadly Premonition.
That's why they're gonna do
This was a game that was a back burner Dreamcast game. They were like, let's just sell it for $30 on the Xbox and PlayStation. Like,
There are people that still really like that game.
dude, I saw a thing on Facebook like, check out this crazy Japanese horror game. Like, I've played this game 6 times. It's not fucking crazy. It's not Japanese. It's not a horror game.
It's not even good.
It's barely considered a game. It's more
But
like
I
a life
beat it.
simulator.
It was fun.
I beat it twice.
It was fun.
I beat it twice.
I will give
I will
that.
openly admit I beat that game twice.
It is a very fun game, but it's
It's
not good by like
fucking
almost any sense of
stupid.
the word.
It's so dumb, dude. You're like they literally make you drive from one end of the town to the other.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The entire time you're talking to yourself about movies. But you're talking to another person in your own head who's actually you, and your subconscious took over your body. Like,
You know what they should have remade and put on the Xbox One and re-installed? Indigo Prophecy.
oh my god, dude, I would have loved that. Indigo Prophecy was one of my favorite
Who runs
Xbox
this title,
games.
though?
I don't know. Not the right people.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, it sounds like a good plan, but I mean, look what happened when they did a third Banjo-Kazooie when Microsoft was.
Indigo Prophecy.
Okay,
was
alright,
so
Nuts and Bolts
good.
wasn't a terrible game.
It wasn't Banjo-Kazooie.
No, but it wasn't a terrible game.
It
could've
was a
been worse.
car-making simulator. That's not a professional race car game.
Okay, you know what? You want to
I
talk
had
about?
one, it was
no,
on the
you want to
DS.
talk about a car-making simulator? Who wants that? But Nate, I would like one person in here to say that they did not like the gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts.
I love the
love
gummy
gummy
Okay,
ships.
I'm
I love
just-
the
Wait,
gummy
wait,
ships.
What the fuck is that shit?
Is that they?
Oh, you
they,
haven't fucking
they
played Kingdom
took
Hearts?
that
No.
concept from Kingdom
course he
Hearts
hasn't.
and they
I
applied it
don't
to Banjo
I
Kazooie.
bought the whole remastered one to do
Because
on PS4.
you're a person that buys games and never fucking plays
Now I
them.
started playing them, but it's just, that's a time consumer.
No, as I mentioned before, I started playing the remake and trying to get
Yeah.
through that further. But
The camera's a little rough.
It actually
the
is
camera-
making me physically ill.
Yeah, that was the
I
one.
haven't even
That was the
touched it yet.
one thing they sort of.
Broke in the remake.
Janked up. Yeah.
Even in the
Is it
originals, they
always
sort of botched it a
Yeah.
bit.
No, but I was able to
the
pull-
camera the camera would either fix in a bad angle or wouldn't let you turn the way you wanted it to.
But in the original, it didn't make me feel physically ill.
Yeah, no, it's
because the whole
way
fact
it
that
renders
they
it.
didn't
Yeah.
they didn't actually just go back in and like recode everything. They just basically smoothed everything out. We're like, here you go. But smoothing it out means there's more pixels, and when you turn the camera, everything has to shift.
Yeah.
So you're just like, as the camera turns.
Yeah,
It's starting to play the first one more off.
It is. It's
Might
very
as well
bizarre.
And I'm not nearly as bad about it.
But it
Here's
only
the thing.
seems to affect me when I'm in control. As long
Yeah.
as somebody else is playing, I'm fine.
Yeah, might as well hook a fucking horse's feed bag to your face as you turn the camera so you just barf while you play. Just.
that actually makes perfect sense because then you move in your motion, you're focusing on the middle thing, and everything else goes fine. Whereas if you're just a viewer, you see the whole picture.
Yeah.
And it's not as effective.
Seeing it as a whole, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Which actually, that was a problem I had because
Seeing
when
the
I
whole
first started
isn't bad.
when I first started playing Minecraft, I started on the PC.
Is that what you're telling the restraining order judge?
Oh my god,
That was
that
good.
was great.
Damn, dude, get you some fucking ice for that burn.
Fuck,
Yeah, like
man.
I started playing Minecraft on the PC, so of course
It's a different experience.
totally different. And then when I first finally played it on a console, I played it on the PS3. And I almost barfed 6 times my first hour of playing because I would turn the camera, cause like I would set it to where I had it on the PC where I would have the sensitivity a bit higher so that I could make my quick turns. First turn, I was like, so I dropped it down from 7 to 4.
One of the things that
I was like, well, there we go, that's better.
I do it quite often when I play on consoles. If the option's there, I always turn off motion blur.
Yeah,
Because on the console, motion blur is just not implemented right.
never. It even back with like the 360 and the PS3 when they did motion blur, I was like, no, please no.
Yeah.
Because the second they start to blur, the second your eyes lose focus and they have to refocus and it makes you fucking sick as a dog. I feel like you're jumping higher for some reason.
It's the Jake armor.
He's standing on his chair.
Oh, you piece of shit.
It's the Jake armor.
Nah, man,
No, he's down at the same level as me, Shawn.
He is now.
it's all my Jake shovel.
Yeah.
My Jake axe.
It's all my Jace outfit.
Good sword.
I just get hit.
Maybe.
Also,
Jace and
just-
Jace.
You remember how we thought that IO Interactive was maintaining Hitman?
Yeah, they
They're
heard that
not.
they might be.
Yeah, no, they're not.
No.
Square Enix is keeping it. They said they may contract them to still make the game, but
Alright.
they're shopping around for options to who's going to
Oh,
continue
wow.
the Hitman series. So Square Enix is keeping it. They're not.
That is
they're
a-
not letting IO walk,
That is
walk
a
with it.
dick move.
But they're waiting for IO to see who buys IO first before they decide if they're going to contract them or not.
That's a dick move considering it's an IO game.
Let's
they
let's
created
start
that
it
game.
now. To all
Did
our
they
Twitter,
create
to all the
digital?
people that
No,
follow us on
That's
Twitter.
how they got Hitman. They bought IO Interactive.
To all the people that follow us on Twitter, hashtag bring back Eidos.
Idea. Yeah,
Eidos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that.
Put Tomb Raider and Hitman back where they fucking belong.
Yeah, what's wrong with the new Tomb Raiders? I love them.
I wasn't
No,
saying
yeah.
that. I'm just saying just go back
I do-
go back to your roots.
Look, remember
I
where,
do
remember
think
where
that
Tomb Raider
Crystal
went for a
Dynamics-
while.
What, pixelated tits?
no,
No,
where
they
it
weren't
went
pixel.
later.
They were giant triangles.
With like
That's what I meant, polygonal.
no, but that was just a day of the graphics. At that point, I'm talking about where the series one was. What was the one? The Darkness one.
Oh, they went weird.
They're the really
They went
weird, terrible ones
How
before
many
it went to
of the
Crystal
thing called
Dynamics.
I think honestly, if Square Enix was to ever get rid of the Tomb Raider, as far as I'm concerned, Tomb Raider belongs to Crystal Dynamics at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It might as well be.
But I
them.
don't think Square Enix is willing to give because here's the thing: they
No.
make into
No, of
these
course,
things
Square-
losses, but they still
Square's
need to
like
make money.
Konami, dude. The second they get something, they hold on to it for dear fucking life.
So you're saying
And
that-
then make
Never
it worse.
let go.
so you're saying
make it
Square
worse
Enix
as
is
it
going to
goes
go
on.
over and make pachinko machines?
Yes.
I believe it. I'd see them make pachinko.
So
I could
fucking
see
mad
Square.
about
I
that.
think
Let's
like
talk
I
about
said,
Kojima for a second, since we brought that up, and we well, not Kojima, we brought up Konami.
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 And their recycling of Phantom Pain into Metal Gear Survive.
What?
You,
Did you not hear that? That's
you
old.
tell you,
no.
it's old news. You didn't hear about that?
Uh-uh.
It's essentially the
Please
same.
fill me
It's the same map.
in.
Yeah, that still doesn't fix that,
Oh
dude.
fuck!
Fill me up,
No.
fill me up.
Just
axe.
to let me down.
So it's
It's my axe now.
it's
okay.
for the most
Oh,
part.
no. I hit the wrong button.
Keep it, Austin, just to tease them.
It's for
Yeah,
the most part. It's
anybody
the
make
it's the same map from Phantom Pain,
Right.
but it's altered up a lot.
Going to Afghanistan.
Kind of like how Far Cry Primal altered up the Far Cry 4
Austin,
map.
that's going to backfire for you.
Red, you want your axe? Too bad it's mine.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying, Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same map and everything.
Yeah, no, like you know how like Far Cry Primal uses the same map from Far Cry 4.
Yeah.
It's just altered up so you can't really tell the difference.
Shawn, port me back as soon as he leaves.
That's it, you're going to get stuck.
Yeah, just port me back.
So
He's waiting now.
What they're doing is they're creating a
Ask her.
4-player
Here you go.
survival game
Jeez.
where you're surviving on this big open map from these zombies. You're going to be playing as soldiers to survive the Mother Base incident from Ground Zeroes,
Oh, fuck.
who have been teleported to an alternate dimension.
What
And-
the fuck?
Because why
What
not?
the shit?
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that there's a stopper there?
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 stops along the rail system in this town.
That's
Brad,
one
you
of
trying
them.
to send a bomb after him?
No.
It's not trying.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He can't tell what the bomb
Oh, no,
is.
he got it. I saw
Did
it
he?
start flashing. I got hit by a shulker and I'm floating.
Oh,
Oh,
Sure.
God.
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh,
that's right, you are on survival.
no. I forgot about the shulker you spawned there, you asshole.
I forgot you're in survival.
Oh my
hey,
God.
Look, it's 9 Golem. Look at him. Look at him.
Hey, look
Oh,
at
dude,
him.
Bailiff Steve Justice?
Yeah, that's what I named him. Does he look familiar to you guys?
Does he look familiar, Rad?
I don't know. Kind of, but not really.
As a reminder, we are in the Adventure
Big
Time
hulking,
skin pack.
big hulking green
Or,
dude with like a denim vest.
He looks familiar.
He does,
I don't really
yeah.
know these characters.
Reminds me of Muscle Man from Regular Show.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Wait,
Yo, there wasn't a Stephanie Snap.
Man.
Watch the course.
isn't there a princess, like a muscle princess or something?
There is a muscle princess. Yes, that might be that might be her.
That's what I was just thinking.
That's disturbing. What were we just talking about?
Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, games that people aren't willing to give up.
I mean, I'm interested. I will probably play Metal Gear Solid Survive.
Yeah, I will.
I thought they weren't making any more console-based games.
Yes, so did everybody
They're not
else.
making any more IPs.
But are they doing anything besides Metal Gear Solid 5? Or any of their
No, I
other
think
IPs
Survive's
going?
probably the last one that they're doing, and everything else is a pachinko game.
Yep, that's Muscle Princess.
We keep
Muscle
criticizing,
Princess?
Yeah, it's Muscle
criticizing, but
Princess.
realistically, they're
Yeah,
clearly
Pachinko's
making
great.
money from it, though.
Oh yeah,
So like,
I don't know
like,
how
they should give this
well,
up, but like,
It's
why?
kind of hilarious. The pachinko machines are only available in Japan. You know what's illegal in Japan?
gambling. So I don't know how they're making money off of it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering that too, because
I don't know how they're doing shit with it, honestly. Yo, Shawn, you want to port me back since I can't take a fucking thing back? Hit me. Let's go!
Hit me with your best
Off.
shot. Far away.
Yeah, dude, I'm floating
Bye.
away. Fuck you. Coming at your fucking axe now, noob. You forget I can do more damage because I have an axe.
And armor. Oh no, he's got the armor.
He's got the
Well, now your axe is down there, idiot. You want to go get it?
You realize if I put you back, the momentum would still be there.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad you didn't, because now his axe is down there for life.
Fucking
So he's about to be there.
fuck you.
There you go. Now you guys can
And now
check
he's
it out.
stuck on top of there.
And now I don't have my Jake armor anymore.
It keeps spawning on top of
the move.
Moogle. You're on Moogle House and he can't get down.
I don't know.
Google House!
They're both up there.
Yeah, he's on the other shoulder. He's the
That's
bad
gonna
one.
die. You are not breaking Moogle House.
Google House! What?
Trying to remember
What?
we were talking about with
What?
IPs that people aren't willing to give
What?
up.
Oh yeah.
Silent Hill.
Huh.
Silent Hill. Would still love to have seen
Yeah.
where that went.
Oh yeah.
It could have actually went
Anywhere.
anywhere but nowhere. But
Oh,
they decided
dick.
to force it into nowhere.
I lived.
Because, you know, life is a cruel mistress, and so is Konami.
Yeah.
Especially with their card game.
The second that they were just like, hey, Kojima, go fuck yourself. You're just like, welp, everybody that was working with me on that Silent Hill thing are now coming back. Oh, bye, Rad. I'm floating away. I literally went to walk face
What
to
the
face.
fuck, Shawn?
I went to go face to face with Rad so I
Really?
could punch him, and the second I started to get close to it, I started floating away.
So, Austin, you're a From Software fan, right?
Oh God.
What?
Sean's not.
Screw you.
So their rumor mill is.
Bless you.
Shit.
Oh, sorry, Rad got too close to me. So
Sean floating away again.
the rumor mill for E3
Oh,
is
you're gonna die.
exploding, and the talk is that
I'm exploding. What's up?
they're going to be announcing a new game, new IP.
Apparently, it's not going to be Dark Souls related at all.
They said that they're done with Dark Souls.
Yeah, they said they
Yeah.
were done.
Close that
Well,
chapter.
aside from the fact that they are creating a new Armored Core. Thank God. This new IP
My heart.
We'll
is
see how that goes.
allegedly being titled Phantom Whale. And it's going to have a lot of Dark Souls-esque gameplay to it.
Just gonna keep making the
So,
same
like,
damn
Neo?
game with new environments.
The
But
Neo Automata.
here's the case they say it's going to be different, though. It's going to be
Slightly
martial
less.
arts based. It's going to be a fighting game.
So
and
it's
you're
going to be Neo, but with fighting poses.
Yeah,
instead of
and so you're going to
sword
be able to
stances.
mix up your stances and your fighting poses and stuff, which I could have
Shawn's
swore.
just slowly just gushing himself.
I could have swore I already described this game to you guys two to three podcasts ago,
Yeah.
but it was called Absolver.
Yeah. It was. It was.
It really looks like
Wait, what's the IP again now?
they're calling it Phantom Whale.
I want Phantom Whale, man. I want it to be like a
Sounds like a
spin-off of
phantom pain. Ha!
If
No, I
this
want
turns
you-
out to be true, now it's only rumored, but if it turns out to be true, it's literally just a rip-off of Absolver.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't even know where to begin, honestly.
Well,
Like,
Phantom
Jesus
Whale.
Christ.
It should be somewhat based off the Stephen King universe.
Am
I'm
I the
saying.
only one that thinks of like a whale, like an actual? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
animal?
kind
Oh,
of are.
No.
But that's
I-
okay. We
yeah, you're
didn't
right.
expect any.
I it was funny. I
possibly.
said Stephen King. That was a turtle. What was the whale? What had the giant floating space whale?
Oh, that was Moby Dick.
No, space whale.
Space whale?
It was a space whale. on something.
Space whale.
Moby Dick in space.
Yeah.
You're right. The sequel.
No Man's Sky was supposed to be adding space whales.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was also supposed to launch with multiplayer
and fun.
and substance.
Now 100% less fun. I don't know. I still have it. I haven't played it yet.
Now
Oh my
fun
God,
free.
Shawn.
It's like the
No,
NFL
my
of video
disk drive doesn't
games.
work. Remember?
Yeah, but you
I
probably,
haven't done with this.
Apparently,
bought
though, in No Man's Sky, when you build the base building is live, and while any terrain changes you make to the map, like digging holes and everything, does not show up to other players, the holes will be filled in. Any bases you build will.
Ah.
So I've actually seen bases that people have built, and I've seen other people said someone found a master sword somebody else had built.
Oh shit.
What?
So
Oh, so you can find things.
you can see finding bases, but if they build their bases into the ground, like say they dig out a hole and they build them in there, it's the hole's going to be filled in. You'll have to dig it back out.
Oh shit.
That's interesting.
That is pretty funny.
Uh,
Just imagine like you and your friend both have it. You're like, hey, I built a base on this planet.
find it.
You have to find it.
I built the base on this planet with the cure to blindness and $1 million worth of heroin. Good luck.
Really?
Sounds like a party to me.
Yeah, it was
Great Deadpool reference. See you guys.
I know it
You
was
didn't see the
Deadpool.
movie?
No, I know it
I
was
finally saw
Deadpool.
Logan recently.
Still haven't seen that.
It was definitely good. They definitely use an excessive amount of F-bombs solely because they go, guess what we can do now? Fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah.
Literally in the first couple minutes, he dishes out like
8 of
a
them.
dozen. Yeah. Right off the bat, I'm like, I get it, but like now you're beating me over the head with it a little too much. Like Deadpool had a lot of like language and adult humor, but it did
But
it in
it was
moderation. It did it in moderation though.
Yeah.
It didn't just throw in a whole lot of unnecessary things. Also, it was really weird.
He varied.
Yeah.
Deadpool did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just fuck every single time. It was also really weird to have Professor X curse out Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, there was a point where Xavier knew it was coming, and he was just like, "You should just fucking know." Like I've been around you long enough that if you see that something's weird going on with me, you should know that something's fucking wrong.
He just said fuck you.
Yeah, but of course, Logan's just like, meh.
Yeah.
So-
So Logan B.
That's pretty much the Logan movie. It's just Logan, this is happening.
No, it was Logan wake up.
Yeah, Logan, wake up.
He kept passing out or getting knocked out the entire time. I really liked the girl though. Yeah.
Can you go scrub my butt?
What was her name?
X-23?
23. Thank
Yeah,
you.
X-23.
X-23. That girl was awesome. I like you know, halfway through the movie she never says a word, and all of a sudden he's like, "Thank you." Then nada. You can speak. And she starts rambling at him,
Spoilers.
angrily
She
in
just doesn't
Spanish.
shut the fuck up.
Spoilers.
Yeah, then she just runs off in Spanish. I'm
Spoilers.
like, that is funny as shit.
Spoilers.
Is that like
It's
the
not
only
spoiler.
word you know? Because
Yeah,
you've
no.
been saying that all
Start watching shit.
day.
You bitch at us about TV
Except
shows.
when,
and you haven't
except
seen
when
any
I was
movies.
actually literally spoiling things to Austin, you could just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Nah, because I didn't know what you were talking about.
All I'm saying is that she just speaks Spanish. Wow, good spoiler.
It is a spoiler.
It was really
Because now I'm gonna watch the movie and expect to see her
It's
talk.
still gonna be funny as crap.
Nope.
Yeah, and when she does, you're probably
You'll
not
understand,
gonna understand
it.
much.
Or will you? We don't know.
Oh my god.
How black is he?
Fuck
Yeah.
all you guys.
How black, Middle Eastern, Egyptian, Hispanic is he?
We're all wrong. He's Russian.
He's Irish. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, he's Dutch
Yeah, he does
Irish,
look like
okay?
a potato.
Sean,
He's Dutch
for
Irish.
the last time, he's Dutch Irish.
Dutch oven.
Seriously, when we get the website up and going, we need like a profile for everybody, and we need for Rad, we have to put a picture up and just list off things underneath.
No,
just
just
have
have
it-
a
just have
picture
it-
of Brad, just Jake from State Farm.
Just have it just be a multiple choice thing for
Yeah.
his
Do you think Rad is A?
No, it's just for his profile thing on
Yeah.
there. It's just a multiple choice, click a button thing, and you get to see the percentage of what everyone thinks.
That'd be cool.
Like a poll, essentially.
That would be an interesting thing. Rad's profile is a
I think
poll.
we can get that done.
But only Rad. Just
Twitter
on
poll.
that one. Sorry,
Someone
Rad.
start a Twitter poll.
Rad's really annoyed now.
Whatever.
We love you, bud.
Well, on
You'll get the most attention. Think about that, though.
on a lighter note, and for
Yeah.
no reason other than it was interesting, Ark Survival Evolved has added usable toilets.
Really?
What?
Well, you do just randomly just shit as you're
Yeah.
walking around.
You
Yeah.
still play that game?
Even
That game was fun. I
Even
played it on
funnier with
PC.
art-
Didn't they get the shit suit out of them because of
It-
stealing assets?
They
Because
did not.
one of the creative directors is, oh, and no, it was a non-compete. Somebody
Yeah.
who's helping on the game is signed a non-compete with another company for a similar IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now there's a whole big issue with that.
They didn't lose any money. They didn't have to pay out anything for the lawsuit, but they lost a lot in legal fees,
Yeah.
and that's why they charged for their expansion. But right now, the game and the expansion are like $13 total on Steam, so I picked them.
They
I
also,
played it,
they
I
also
played
not
it.
too
That
long
game's
ago.
fun.
Is it still
They
on
not too long ago had
Yeah.
put in a mod that
Pokemon?
turned all the dinosaurs into Pokemon.
Yeah, that was
Huh.
fun.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I really want to play Pixelmon.
Pixelmon, yeah, it looks fun as
So-
shit.
I do.
bad.
I've seen
I
it.
remember they put that mod in there that turned the stuff in it, and then Steam's doing the whole thing where you can now
Workshop stuff.
your workshop in the mods, and somebody a guy who was making a Pokemon mod for that game slapped a cease and desist order on another guy who had already released a Pokemon mod for that game.
Wow.
Like
Realizing-
neither of these people are associated with Nintendo, so I don't believe either of them actually have the right
I
to
feel-
cease
I
and
think
desist.
that don't either one
I
can
really
see
feel like
this.
Nintendo should step in and just throw a cease and desist at both of them and just be like, now just fucking shut up.
let them go after
Just
a while.
like, just like walk in and just dad it up like, both of you shut the fuck up!
No. Let them go. Let them spend all their money and figure out their quarter. And as soon as like, all right, we rule in favor of defendant B. Nintendo just walks in. That's fantastic. By the way, cease and desist. Have fun. Enjoy your legal fees up to this point.
They just walk in and just go,
I hope
oh,
you're
they
bankrupt.
just walk in and just go, oh yeah, by the way, Game Freak?
Hi.
We own it.
Hi, I'm Mr. Game Freak. Oh, you know me.
Game Freak is now. I don't know if they still call Game Freak, but the
I
actual
think
Pokemon.
the Pokemon
Yeah,
company.
Pokemon is now officially
Yeah.
owned by the Pokemon company.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Game Freak still works. on it.
Nintendo, did
Game
you
Freak
guys,
is still putting the logos on the development of the games.
Yeah.
But I don't believe they're actually called that anymore.
Did you guys hear the prices for the Nintendo
Switch Online?
Switch Online?
I heard it was delayed.
It's delayed till 2018, but they did announce the prices for it.
And it?
It's very cheap. 1 month is $4.
Mm-hmm.
3 months is
Compared to 10 on
$8,
PS.
and then
A
a
year?
year is $20.
It's
Oh,
better.
Fuck
I was-
yeah!
And what is it?
I was
Do
expecting
again?
30.
And
It allows you to play
and
online.
if you have the subscription, you have access to a
Can you
whole
not
bunch
play
of
You can currently play online, but starting in 2018, you're
you
gonna
have to pay for it. Yeah.
Subscription service.
Yeah, and then
But-
with the
but it's
subscription
only
service,
It's only what? What'd you say? $4 for
$4 for a
1
month. Yeah.
$20
And
for a
then
year.
20
$20
for a year.
for a year, and you get access to a whole bunch of retro games for free if you
Nice.
if you have
Part
the
of their
subscription.
the Switch's classic game collection.
Nice.
So like you'll have access to, I think the first 3 they announced were Dr. Mario, Super Mario Bros. 3, and something else.
They still haven't announced yet whether they're gonna do a virtual console.
They have not, yeah. But I hope they do
A lot of
because
people
I want
are-
Super Mario Sunshine to be finally fucking playable again. I love that game. Sorry.
That was a surprisingly fun game. They need to make another. I mean, the galaxies were like.
Or at least
That
HD
Odyssey
remaster.
looks pretty
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I want to
Yeah,
get
Mario
Odyssey when
Odyssey
that
looks
comes
really
out.
fun.
Yeah.
I hope it's like 64 and Sunshine, where you kind of can openly explore the different worlds and collect.
I think it will be.
It looks like it looks like
yeah.
it might be.
Yeah.
Like really.
What?
No. Like I enjoyed what's the one for the Wii U? They did the
Who
Super
doesn't?
Mario Brothers Wii U.
I believe it was
the
New
3D
Super Mario Brothers.
That was, yeah, New Super
Oh,
Mario.
they were-
Brothers.
Mario 3D Land.
But they were kind of like, you know.
No, Mario 3D Land was fantastic. No, Mario 3D World
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
That
they-
was great.
They were great, but they're
With
not
the cat
like the
bell
Galaxy. They're not like Sunshine.
Galaxy, I really wasn't a fan of Galaxy.
I
The
never
only good
actually
thing that-
I
played
enjoyed
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The
I like
only
Galaxy,
really
'cause
good
you
thing
can
that
go back
Galaxy
with
Galaxy was
brought,
fun.
it was fun, but the only real good thing it brought was that gigantic woman, Rosalina, who's fucking 7 feet tall.
Until she gets into other
It's
games
Peach's
where
daughter.
And,
No.
and it also brought
Did you
my
not
favorite
figure out
Galaxy,
people figured that
the
whole
Chain
thing
Chomp
out with
Galaxy.
that? The big
I
issue
could see
is
that.
that
Where the chomps are made
it's
of gold.
Peach's daughter from time. She keeps going back through time.
Who?
Rosalina.
Yeah.
She's Peach's daughter. But the argument is
She's a time
the
jumper.
logical thing is that Mario would be there. People pointed out the evidence actually points that Luigi would be her father.
What?
They've literally
Because
done this
Luigi's
through
the
like
taller of the
genetic.
two.
Well, no, not even
Genetically speaking,
But
if she
going
was
by
going to be that
genetics-
tall, it would have had to have been a dominant gene.
No, not even that. They talked about with like they did things like because they looked at the things like traits with Mario and
Yeah,
Peach,
like facial features
where
and
they
things
would
like
actually
that.
say that like genetically they would all match. Except for they said, but the lore doesn't match. Like genetically it matches, but the lore doesn't because of the fact that the lore describes things that they say connect to Luigi, like having the telescope and there's something else with it too. Where they're like, but Mario doesn't ever own these things, but Luigi's predominantly shown for having these things.
Huh.
And then they mentioned the fact like they go by handedness too because she's left-handed. Peach is ambidextrous.
Mario's
Mario's
already Luigi's
right-handed
lefty.
though, but Luigi's left, which means that Luigi would have a higher percentage chance of having a left-handed daughter.
Huh.
But
Yeah.
so they go with that stuff. But they talk about the fact that to Rosalina, her mother's already dead as a child because she mentions seeing her mother's grave. But again, she talks about how like she goes through those events that like what happens at the end of the first Galaxy game, and essentially it's just going back in time. So she's traveling, staying relatively the same age, but she's been circling through time.
Yeah.
So
She's basically calling the time.
So
Yeah,
basically,
she's confirmed
she's
that-
Barry Allen.
But
Basically,
she's 7 foot
No,
tall.
Basically,
Yes.
she's,
She's
doing
a
the time
heavy
warp
cart,
again
just
and
like
again
Bowser.
and again.
Yeah.
yeah, no, she's. I really wish they'd expand more on that because I think it's the whole thing. Constantly, they hinted there. I want them to just blatantly go more in.
You know who's not expanding anymore?
Donkey Kong?
Destiny.
Yes, yeah.
They have announced no more balance updates coming for Destiny.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
2's
just
coming
'cause,
out.
yeah, it's
Destiny
Destiny
1
2's coming out.
is now as complete as it's going to be.
So still not
Which,
complete.
if you remember, before they launched Destiny, they were saying there's going to be no need for a second Destiny because they're just going to keep updating Destiny 1.
That's actually, I remember before Bungie left Microsoft, the plan was always for 4 titles for Destiny, with an expansion pack for each every 3 years.
Yeah. But then when they went off on their own and hit E3 to first announce, they were like, "We're never going to make another game because this was going to be consistently updated." Like
They did
That's-
initially say that. I do remember that. Where it was going to be one game with constant updates.
The
Yeah.
spokesperson that was talking for them was misinterpreted what was said. When they said a game over 10 years, the developers themselves
meant
meant
a plan of games
for
over
10 years, and the guy speaking just did not understand what was meant, and he went off on shit he was not supposed to be running his mouth about, which
Oh.
happens quite often.
often.
Yeah.
Yeah, like historical giant monster crabs.
Like everything that Peter Molyneux
Look,
says.
first off, that giant enemy crab, you knock it on its back and attack its weak point for massive damage
Yeah,
with Benkei.
with Benkei.
And this is a
And
game.
if you're not sure
this is
what
a
part
game
that
which
is-
which actually took place in ancient Japan.
Yes, and remember,
And it was based off of
if you're not
actual
sure
battles.
where, glowing red
Against
part.
crabs.
Yeah, against giant
weak
mutant
point.
crabs. It's
It's
weak
weak
point.
point.
It's weak point. If you're not sure, look for the glowing red part. Never mind, I still wanna
Crap
get-
broke my knife.
Oh shit!
But what was I gonna say?
It's like saying
So-
Dynasty Warriors is historically
Now you know what was more accurate than that?
Warcraft.
Highlander is a documentary, and events are filmed in real time.
In real time.
Anybody else have any other wrap-up topics?
Yeah, here we go.
We're pretty at the end of our time.
League
Yeah,
of Legends is franchising.
Oh boy, I don't care.
North American teams are going for $10 million.
Huh.
So
Wow.
you're saying we should make a League of Legends team and we could fund this whole
Is
studio?
it?
I'm barely okay at Smite.
Overwatch was saying the same thing. So they said there's no Overwatch League because the team would require at least 10 million.
The North American League of Legends Championship Series, since its inception, featured a variable slate of teams. That changes this summer as Riot Games has begun the process to convert to a franchise model. What the fuck are you doing over there?
Katie's trying to make me fall, but I flew.
Only a fixed number of teams in the league will have the opportunity to become permanent franchises, which must be purchased at a cost of $10 million.
Wow.
Exactly which teams are in and which are out will be determined with the help of quote-unquote expert third parties.
Now,
so we can get in now, guys, because there's no team standards, which means that they don't know that we're not good.
Question for you, Shawn. You got $10 million?
No, you get somebody else to invest that. They're saying you get these investors who don't know what's really a good gamer. There's no other American teams. You go, oh, you guys, you say you're good? All right, here you go. Here's your up front. We're going to get you guys
problem
started.
I have with this is it's supposed to be an e-sport that anybody can get a team of people together, be good, and win money. And if you're franchising and you need $10 million at this point, you're cutting out a good 98% of the player base from ever being able to really earn money.
Are you surprised that American sports process is really, even though they won't call it a sport, will recategorize it the same way they do sports franchises to make money? Of course that's what they're going to do.
Well, yeah.
Is this just an American thing, or is this all?
Yeah, just North America.
Because I know South Korea, I mean, it's huge.
I honestly think this is a terrible idea.
Definitely.
But it's absolutely an American, a bastardized American way of doing.
Yeah, it's definitely
you're a bastardized American.
It's definitely how America would go about it. I mean, like, what better way to try and keep something quote unquote interesting than by locking in the same 8 teams?
Listen, Ken, you get somebody who wants to get into this new fad thing to make money. They don't fucking know what's good or not. As far as they know, we're awesome. We play on easy against computers. They'll think we're fucking great.
Nah, because what they'll probably do
League
is
of Legends again.
Oh my god!
I mean, dude, we're great. What's this game again? You play.
We're fantastic. We're the best. We're fantastic at Smite. You mean League of Legends? Yeah, that too.
That too.
That's what I said.
But it's
Minecraft.
I kind of feel like it's going to be the thing that really causes a big change in competitive esports.
I think so too.
Because what's going to happen is they're going to start
franchising. There'll be no good American teams.
No, well, it's based in North America, so it's going to be all North American teams.
There won't be any North American teams.
Sure, there will.
Yeah, there are rich people out there investing.
All this means, though, at that time is when it comes down to it, you aren't going to be able to get together with a group of your friends to form a team and try to run and play money. You will have to be recruited into an existing team and play with people you have no fucking idea who are, or whether you're going to be able to run well with them.
Or if you want to use an actual sports term, you would have to be scouted.
Yeah.
People would have to come out. No, they would have. Okay, I'll put it to you like this: the teams will have to hire a front office person who specifically goes out and watches people play video games.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever
to
office is
determine
doing
if
this.
they're going
I
to
would
be
like
good.
to sign up for that
We need
job.
a Pennsylvania team. I am open for applications.
Our CEO is well versed in
watching people play games.
Says the guy. Says the guy who didn't know
specialize
what
in
the
this.
game was.
Says the guy who said, "What game are we playing again?"
Shut the fuck up, Rad. You're ruining our company's chance that we can be professional scouts for these companies.
Yeah.
That
What
could be
game is
how
it
we
again?
fund the rest of these games. League of Smite. That's what it was.
Smite the Legends.
Smite the Legends.
Oh, that'd be a great one. Man, if they ever crossed over those games, man, Smite of Legends would be a great title.
Or you just do an Overwatch where everything's backwards and you call it Watch Over. It's just a game just full of replays.
Yeah, I want to play Overwatch too.
Just because I fucking said the name.
Dude, that game is fun.
We have been playing it a lot.
Yeah, we have been playing a lot lately. Me and Shawn both hit like
and I
50
love it
the other
because
day.
I so many times I'll get play the game, and it'll be some of the.
Me too.
I'm great with several characters.
Same.
My favorite one I get play the game is that on because we're like 3v3 elimination, and 2 of the maps have big drop off points, and man, I'll sometimes spawn as a Pharah.
Wrist rocket.
He's such a dick.
Punch the shit out.
The wrist rocket is the best.
We'll start the match, stuff like that. It'll go off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm a dick.
It just pops up on the screen.
Dreamix bunts this guy. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, I
kind of feel bad about that
the
one.
funniest moment is I'm running away from like a Roadhog or a Diva or something, and Shawn's like, "Don't worry, I got this." Out of nowhere, he just bunts them off the edge, and I'm like, just watch them fly off the edge. I'm like, well,
we were losing the match.
I was like, "You're
once.
such a dick," but I love it.
I know. I literally feel bad every time we play. I'm just like, I'm such a. Brad just waits. I'm such a dick. Dreamix gets killed.
I was like, "Oh, he did it again, that wily bastard."
We were losing one match. I had like a Diva and a Genji or something
Yeah.
I had a heavy character. No, I was the only one left. And I'm like mostly done my life. And I ran over to the edge of an area. I boosted and went the other way. I see him turn around. I'm like, Brad, I got this. Gunk, bust them both off.
That's fucking
That's the way you
great.
have to do it.
I'm also a dick because I'll push a Diva to the edge and I'll shoot her until she'll get damage so she leaps out.
Yeah, and then
She's
she
off
leaps
the
out
edge.
and dies.
So if
fucking
I'm not
great.
punching, I'll just keep her. I'll force her back so that way she goes
lay
to
it
the edge
on.
and just launches
Fucking
out.
great.
That is
Oh
so
my
cool.
God.
It's such a
Yeah.
dick. What was the
That's
one
fun.
time guys were like
It's
hiding
so
around something like that? I was
cool, it's so
Roadhog.
good.
I was Roadhog and the guys wanting there's a hole in the center. And they were trying to sneak
Oh, yeah, the
underneath to
hole in
get
the center
away.
of the capsule
So I
point?
took the chain, I whipped them.
Oh,
I
it was
stood
a
on the edge,
Diva.
I pulled them,
Yep,
I pulled them
I
up to the
remember
ledge.
that.
I let her go. I was like, bye.
She just fell.
She just dropped
That's
down.
fucking great.
I saw this one. Some guy used on Oasis the pillars. And apparently, if you turn fast enough and your chain hits the pillars, it creates a launch function when it releases.
Yeah, because
It breaks the chain, but when you break a chain, it creates a launch function. So the guy hooked another Roadhog, quickly turned, broke the chain, it launched the Roadhog out into traffic, and he got hit by a car.
Whoa!
Yeah, they because I
That's
remember
funny.
reading in one of the patches they did, they had to edit that to prevent that from. It's still possible, but the window is much shorter now. Because people were doing that a lot. It was a lot easier, and so people would stand near ledges, turn, and you could just staying still would just turn and whip, and they would just throw the guys off.
I don't remember which one of the three of you it was that told me about this, but they said that they saw somebody as a Roadhog grab a Lucio and pull him into the hole in the center of the map, and then he toilet bowled his way back out running down the wall.
That happened to me. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Best shit I ever heard in my life.
I remember seeing that in I don't think it was Capture Point in a regular match in that one was it Costello?
It's another
it's-
Spanish place.
In
Yeah.
the 3
I
feet there's a fountain, but in the
Yeah.
regular one it's just a big round opening
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
center.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched Lucio go down like fuck that guy, and no, and eventually I get killed. I'm like, I got killed by Lucio. How do you get back? How do you get respawn back?
And then
So
they
back.
showed his
I watched
kill
him
cam.
play. I watched him circle, jump back up, fuck me over. I'm like, what the hell? But it was just
Fucking
great
great.
watching him circle around. Like, what is he doing?
I
He
can
jumps
just
up and shoots
imagine
me.
as
Best
he's going
part is
up,
when-
you just pump up the volume.
Best part is I hook Ferris and I drop him into the pit,
yeah.
and I laugh because how retarded you gotta be to just let yourself fall as a Ferris?
Yeah.
You have a fucking jetpack.
fly.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
let
my
the
God.
fuck out yourself.
Or even to do it to a Mercy.
No,
Well, no.
well,
Well,
Mercy's vertical, isn't she? Or
Mercy can only
She can go
fly if
vertical.
she has someone
If
to
she's
lock
locked.
onto. Yeah.
But you can.
So she's iffy. No, my favorite though, and I always feel like a dick. I've only ever seen one tracer ever recover from this. Is I do the same bunts technique, but I'll do it to a tracer, and I'll do it right at the beginning of the match. It bunts. I'm like, there's tracer. Could have saved yourself. Could have saved yourself. You didn't save yourself.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
All they had to do is rewind time. They're right back up, and it'd be like
Yeah.
at the beginning, so I know they have their fucking ability.
Yeah.
I watch them bunts off right off the match.
How
I'm like,
dense can
man,
you
you
be?"
dumbass, you could have brought yourself back.
It's hilarious because
I've saved myself multiple
like,
times
people-
doing that.
a lot of people.
Or Diva. I watch a Diva go off. I'm like, you know, you can rock it, right?
I've done. Oh, I did that. That was great. I fucked over a Reinhardt that way. He came in right up there on Numbamba, and he hits me, and we go right off the edge, and we're like, oh, and I just rock it back up, and he falls to his death.
I remember being pissed off. We were in a match. We were 2 wins to 1 or 0. We were about. It was a clinch finish match. Killed off one guy. And it was 3 of us were still alive. Me, Rad, and I don't remember if we had a
We had
random.
a
Or we had
random.
Brittany
No,
or
I
something
think we
like
had a
that.
random.
And I remember there was an Ariza, and I forget who the other one was.
And
Ariza?
Have you seen Arisa?
She's the newest one.
The newest character?
She's a robot. She's
another robot.
thing.
Yeah.
another
But
Omnic.
she's a heavy fighter, so she takes a lot of damage. And I
Yeah.
was playing Reinhardt at this
Yeah.
point, and I'm like,
A
guys,
rebuilt OR-15.
Yeah, so an Omnic.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, guys, guys, I'm gonna clinch this for us. I'm gonna do the sacrifice, win the game for us. I charge the Ariza, slam in, and I
They
run
both
her
go
off
off
the
the
way
edge.
and take us both off.
Nice.
And then we
And
lost.
there's him and another person left. There's one person who's not a hard character. They both fucking got killed.
Which I
I
weakened
don't-
the guy, and then then our fucking teammate did something really stupid. I forget what it was
I
that he
think you guys
did.
are fighting a fucking May or
I
something.
think we
like
were
that.
fighting a man. He was
And
like
he could not
Widowmaker
kill
or
the
something, and he just fucking he got in close to her and got himself frozen and killed at the end.
Yeah.
I think.
Because he made the worst mistake as a Widowmaker. You got in close.
Yeah.
He picked Widowmaker.
That too.
Yeah, if you can snipe, well, that's what makes Widowmaker great.
Yeah.
That's the only
It's
way.
also what makes Hanzo great.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. God, I feel like Hanzo's.
I feel like they
if you-
buffed Hanzo
if
recently
you can,
because
if you can just
strong,
hit
because
people
he's
in the
getting
general
stronger.
face hole area,
Not even. You just go a little you can go like a couple feet to the right.
Yeah.
You'll have-
You can go to a whole other character and still kill that guy.
Oh, whoops! I missed that guy, but I got that one.
Yeah, I killed that one.
Whatever.
and then you just get bored and just fucking and just right into the
Just throw the dragon.
just straight up, and you're like, oh, I killed that person over there.
That field of damage for that special attack is ridiculous.
It is
It's
ridiculous.
such a large
This
hit.
guy's-
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Riga. Go the fuck yourself.
Seriously, the dragons have probably
You
got to
can
be
kill
like the
the
biggest
motherfuckers.
wide range special, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah, but
anybody else.
it seems big, but it's really
It's not. You can
goes
dodge
through
it.
really
But
easy
you
to
go through
dodge.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
What do you mean?
But,
You get into a hallway and it doesn't matter if you're behind a wall and all. That thing will damage you through everything.
It's all about placement.
That's what she said.
it's all about
Again,
placement. It really is because
That's what she said.
I've watched a dragon fly by me and I didn't take damage.
I
I have seen it where people
I
get
myself have
crouched
shot
under a
several
dragon
dragons
and
and
it's,
hit
like,
Yeah.
grazing their
nobody.
forehead.
So I think it just depends on where your character's placed when it's shot.
Alright, anything else before we go?
I have one more thing. I don't know if anybody's interested.
Diabetes isn't one more
But
thing.
shut up.
That's a light.
But
Don't talk about his
if
life.
anybody else is interested in the Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth games, that are
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out with another one in 2018.
Nice.
They announced that they're adding 73 new Digimon to the,
Oh,
to
shit.
the roster,
They
Also,
will all
In-
be shitty as
including the 20th anniversary Digimon that they came out with
Okay,
this
so
year.
you don't even have room to talk. There's an old talking shoe in Pokemon, alright?
Wait,
What?
No. What?
There should be.
No, you're thinking,
There isn't yet.
no, you're thinking Chim Pokemon.
But
Yeah,
here's
Shawn
what the 20th anniversary
Shoe.
Digimon.
There's a
Oh.
talking shoe.
Even
no
has
here.
a
we
20
lost
on
that.
his blade.
We lost.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wait, we're still good.
Here's the 20th
Yeah,
anniversary
right,
Digimon if you guys wanted to
Oh,
check
nice.
them out.
That's great.
There-
I'll never play
there's a talking
Also,
chandelier. There's a key ring.
Yeah, but that's after a while.
Yeah.
Everything in Digimon ends with Mon, and they're all half shitty.
Possessed bag of trash.
Possessed bag of trash.
It's not possessed.
It's
The,
not
the,
possessed.
the coolest
It's
new
just a bag of
Pokemon
trash.
that they added was the one that doesn't like the way it's looking, where's the Pikachu.
Mimikyu.
Oh, Mimikyu?
Mimikyu. I
It's a
fucking love
ghost
Mimikyu.
that wants to be loved like Pikachu, so
Yeah.
it
It wears
embodies the shadow of the Pikachu
Yep.
doll.
And if you look at its actual form, it can kill you or whatever.
Yeah.
Steal your soul.
It'll steal your soul.
Yeah. It's a ridiculously dark sounding
It
Pokemon
wants
with
to
a cute
it
concept.
wants to be loved like
Oh.
Pikachu so that it can
Huh.
just engulf souls.
I actually just
Souls.
saw this thing.
I
Remember
say souls.
when the original Digimon came out? They had
Dark
those little
souls.
like Tamagotchi looking
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Apparently
And
they're
Tamagotchi.
they're
They're bringing them
re-release
back?
they're re-releasing them for the 20th anniversary,
Yeah.
and they're adding the 20th anniversary Digimon.
Oh
into
shit,
it.
dude!
There's a
I'll
reason they
buy
would
I'll buy one,
See?
play with it for a day and a half, and let it die.
Nice.
Yeah. It's another
Which
great
is-
thing to
which is
just
pretty
watch
cool.
start off again.
Also,
Yeah.
Pokemon Go players, from what I've been reading,
Yeah.
multiplayer stuff happening this summer along with legendaries.
Supposedly for the anniversary.
Oh,
Yes.
Legendary seems more likely, but they said there is
No,
a
it's-
possibility.
So I feel like the multiplayer thing that we'll get will potentially just be trading,
Since
Probably.
we're talking
at
about
least to start.
dying Digimon, there not to bring up, you never talked about this game before, but Second Life,
Yes, I know
Um,
about Second Life.
there's a guy who creates these virtual bunnies that you can purchase in the game. And with the bunnies, I think he says he gives the bunnies out for free, but you gotta pay him like for food,
Yeah,
and they have to eat like every few days.
yeah.
So to keep they don't die, they just go to sleep and never wake up.
Huh.
He was sued and
Really?
by a company that helped him build the program or something, and that cease and desist, and he's no longer allowed to sell the food product anymore.
Shit.
No.
So
So everyone's bunnies are dead.
as of like Tuesday of last week,
Everyone's
all
bunnies are dead.
bunnies are no longer waking up again.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
All-
That's horrific.
Forever
It's like a plague.
ceased the life of the bunnies in Second Life. I think he did say he made a couple before the cease and desist. He made a couple of food items that would cause them to be alive forever, but he didn't sell that many of them.
Well, Well, that sucks.
That's a
Last
bummer.
ditch effort for money.
Yeah.
It's like a really dark plague to sweep over the land.
All of the bunnies died.
All the bunnies went to sleep. They shall never wake up again.
Just call it the mass sleepening.
Yeah. The bubonic sleeping.
The bubonic sleep.
All right, that's enough
That's
notes for
my favorite
that.
kind of sleep.
Yeah.
Next time on Hawk Walk Studios, Red gets his ball shaved.
What?
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 No? What? What?
No.
What? This is weird.
All right.
That's weird.
Tune in next week and see if we manage to make this one happen. With
Yeah,
or without
good try.
Rat's consent.
Or
Or.
tune into the stream at some point this week.
And watch us insult Red. And Austin.
And watch me get my ass kicked by Rad on a consistent basis.
You guys have face cams for that or something?
Yeah, I have a camera. Rad has a camera on his laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
You have a
People
camera
can
on
see
your
your guys'
laptop.
face. Yeah, but I'm chiming in through Skype.
Slap top.
We're all chiming in through.
Slop top.
Yeah, but me
Drop
having
top.
camera, you guys gonna be able to put my
Drip
face in
drop.
there?
Raindrop.
I'll be able to put my face in a corner if I
Slop.
slop in through the
Connect.
Xbox. Yeah. Otherwise, 'cause I don't have a.
But
I
he's
don't
gonna
have a
not
camera
have
on my
pants
phone.
on, so we really want to risk that.
I won't have pants on.
I can
I'm
crop.
be real, I'm not gonna have pants on.
I can crop him from nips up.
As long as he's doing the rubbing.
You forget-
motion.
I said I'm not having pants on. Where are my nips coming in?
I'm just setting a high cut on the camera so that way if you try and stand up, we only get to your belly button.
What would be really funny is if
You,
he-
sir, underestimate my power.
you sir, underestimate the height of a couch.
what would be great is if him and
Or no,
Kay-
overestimate
if,
the height of a couch. Sorry.
If Kay and
Words.
Brittany get in on a joke and like both wear something that's like below their shoulders, or like she does or he does, but then just they both walk into a camera frame, so it just looks like if they go a little bit lower, you're gonna see something and just start messing with you guys.
Oh, God.
And Kay every once in a while will stand up and show his nipples.
No, only one at a time. Never both. That's pornography.
Yeah.
That's how you know he doesn't really have
Ain't that
two.
the truth?
You never see them both at the same time.
Just
Also,
swap
just before we cap it all off, Netflix suggestion for the
Being
week.
charged.
Netflix suggestion for the week: season 2 of F is for Family just hit,
Oh, yes,
and
absolutely.
it is fucking hilarious.
Let's see where Frank goes from here.
He can only go up. He lost his job at the end of season 1.
Yes, he did. Spoiler.
Spoiler, dude.
it. Yeah.
Not that I'm interested,
Well, you
but there might be somebody who
Look,
is.
if I'm suggesting season 2, that means you've already seen season 1. And if you're
Why?
like
You might see
oh, I'll
somebody
watch season
interested-
2.
I've never seen it.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
you
off
might
then.
just could eliminate people who might have been interested in
Well,
watching
I'll put it
season
to you
one
like
now.
this: created and the main character's voice is voiced by Bill Burr,
Nah.
stand-up comedian.
And if neither of you two have
Hilarious.
seen it, fuck you both. The show's great.
It's
Screw you
fucking
guys, I have
incredible.
time
and
for all the
Still waiting for another BoJack Horseman, though.
I know. I need season 3 of
But,
BoJack.
since they just dropped season 2 of Flaked as well.
Of what?
Flaked.
Oh, they actually canceled Sense8.
Yes, which I'm also happy about.
Yeah. And season 5 of House of Cards hit.
It's a good time for
And a lot
Netflix.
of the CW shows.
Good.
Yep, and all the CW
It's
shows.
definitely a good time to be a
Ooh,
Netflix
Orange is the New Black.
subscriber.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm excited. I can't wait to watch
I just gotta
Okay.
give myself a day off and that's not this one.
that.
And sit there and just watch the season 2 of Flaked. See where that goes.
I still need to watch season 1 of that.
You should.
Unbreakable
You
Kimmy Schmidt season 2 just launched.
That's right.
Season 3.
I go.
It
There's,
was season
there's
3.
two.
Oh, no, yeah, it was
a
2.
I was
You're
a little
it
disappointed
2?
with the season.
Yeah.
Was there a whole lot? Have you seen season 2 yet?
Nope.
Was there a lot of singing in the first one? Like
Yes.
musical?
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
musical sections, not just random parts.
Yeah,
Like-
there was a small handful. It was actually after a while it became a bit too saturated for me. Like
Yeah, season
oversaturated a
2
bit too much
feels
with
like
it.
there's a singing portion in most episodes. I literally start skipping them. I'm like, I know that's like Titus's thing, and there are other characters with too. I'm like, I don't really want these
Shawn?
segments. all
It's
the
not a
time.
good show, but it's a fun show, and I
It
enjoy
is
it.
fun.
I
I,
did
like your
that-
character. I just I don't want the music all the time.
When
it's too much.
When I was living with my parents about 5-6 years ago,
You sang all the time too.
no, I had on. I would DVR the episodes of The Simpsons,
Huh.
and anytime a musical number hit, I would fast forward.
Yeah.
Because I've watched Simpsons so much to the point where anytime they start singing, I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah,
But
musical
now,
parts don't
but now
get
with
me.
Family Guy and American Dad, dude, I watch them
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're
because
good.
McFarlane's voice is fucking
Oh,
incredible.
McFarlane's new show?
Oh my god, dude, it's gonna be
Yes.
so good.
Are we gonna end this?
It's a spoofy Star Trek. It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be great. You know what? You know what else would be fantastic? If you guys join us for our episode 17 next week.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
17.
And we're out.
Hawk out.
Hawk out.
Hawk off.
That's gross.
Wrong series.
Oh, sorry.